Thanks for joining today. Welcome to the video. So today we are going to go over the Isopure stuff that I've been taking for my weight loss. I've also been looking into other things, but this is what I'm using right now. One of my old district managers for the company I used to work for, Kayla, she's the one that told me about this. So that is why I went through and started to get this. I've already made a drink up beforehand. When we get to that one, I will show you everything that I put in it, and I will show you my daily routine of everything I take. All the stuff I take is not just for weight loss. There is extra added items here that I have to take that is because of the fact that I am an HHT patient. So I have to have stuff like extra iron that some other people do not. So the first thing we're going to go over is, I will leave the links for some of the most important things, items besides that. The other ones, it's up to you. You can go to different stores, get whichever one you want. Get the cheaper versions, the more expensive versions, that is to your taste. I have right now the mixed berry electrolyte drink mix that I am adding in with my Isopure. You do not have to add this. I just like the little extra flavor, and like I said, this one is mixed berries, the electrolytes, but you can use anything. You can use a grape Kool-Aid. Just make sure it's the zero sugar, the sugar-free packets. These have no carbs, pretty much nothing. The only thing they have in them is 210 milligrams of sodium, and I believe it's only 2 grams of carbs, which is like 1%. Besides that, no calories, total fats, none. So the first drink that I have here is the Isopure. This is the wild berry. And you get a big tub of it. Now this is 90 calories for this. Total fat count on this is 0. Cholesterol is 10 milligrams. Carbs, 2 grams. Sugar, 1 gram. And you get 20% protein, which is 20 milligrams. And that is what this drink is right here. And then the other things I have here is, this is a fiber powder, probiotic fiber powder. I put this in only once or twice a week. I do not put this in every day. This one is 10 calories, 1% carbs, 11% dietary fiber, and 2 grams soluble fiber. This one I got from Walmart. You can also, like I said again, it depends on where you want to get your stuff from. You can get this from Dollar General. You can get any type of fiber powder that you want. But it is good to get a fiber powder, especially when you're first starting to change your diet, depending on what food you're eating. They can end up binding some people up, so it is good to have the extra powder or fiber in your system to help everything move regularly. Right now, I do have 2 types of collagen peptides. This one is almost gone. I do use both of them. You do not have to use 2 of them. Like I said, again, it's my choice. A couple days a week, at least 2 to 3 days a week, I put the extra in it. Usually the other 4 days a week, I only use the 1. And this one here on top is 25 carbs, 6 grams of protein, 2% sodium, and then you have 6.7 grams of, I want to make sure I pronounce this right, hydrolyzed, that is not right, collagen type 1 and 2 in this one. And this one is actually the Walmart brand, but I believe they do have some at Dollar General also. There's probably some at Target. Again, these are one of the ones where it's up to you. It depends on how you want to use it. This one I did get from Dollar General. This is the Vital Proteins Collagen and Peptides. And this one is 70 calories with 15 grams of protein. 5 grams of sodium and 20 grams of collagen in it. And then I have several different vitamins that I take. One is vitamin D3. I also do a B12. This one is a liquid. This one is a biotin and collagen. 1 a day prenatal vitamin. I like the prenatal vitamins because it really has all the vitamins that you need, and I feel that they are better than regular 1 a day vitamins. That's just my personal opinion. Because again, like always, everything's my personal opinion. None of this is not being paid for. So you get what you get, and like I said, it's just my opinion. Now this here is, I have to take this one, and it's one of the reasons I also take the prenatal, because of the iron that is in it. And I also have to take something called Vitamin C. This is a vitamin C with iron. I end up having to take this 3 days a week, and that is for my HHT because I end up getting so many bloody noses. And of course, female once a week out of the month. So because of my severe blood loss, which is mainly caused from my bloody noses, I have to have the extra iron going into my system. And this was recommended by my hematologist. He specializes in HHT, and I've actually been able to start keeping my iron levels up higher, so I do not have to get as many iron infusions anymore, because I've been taking this. Now, if my nosebleeds get bad enough where I bleed out enough, I will end up having to get more iron infusions. That has happened in the past, but with the regimen that I have been on, which I will do another video later covering all the different things that I eat and consume in order to keep my iron up, and the best way to get the iron to absorb into your system. That's another reason I also take the fiber powder probiotic, because of the fact that when you consume so much iron, it will start to bind you up and back you up. So taking that coupled with this, it helps keep you more regular, so you don't have to worry about those issues as much. These are newer. I just got these. I've only taken them for a couple days now, so I do not know how well these are going to work. I will do a video. It's called Obvi Collagen Burn. This is supposed to help you burn weight. This one is an all-natural supplement. It literally has, and the writing on the back of this is so very, very tiny. It is no calories, but it's vitamin B12, magnesium. There's a whole ton of vitamins on the back. This is raspberry flavored. It does have a raspberry keratin in it. It does have green tea extract in it. You do get kind of that aftertaste that you get in your mouth. With the vitamin C or Vitamin C iron pills, you get a big, it's really hard to describe the taste that you get in your mouth, but you get like an aftertaste after a while, kind of like anybody that takes a fish supplement knows you get that fishy taste in your mouth. You get a really weird taste in your mouth from the vitamin C, but it's something that I have to endure. These, you end up getting kind of like a taste that ends up coming up later on, but it's like a lingering raspberry taste, so it's not a bad taste. These are not bad at all. I do like these. You take 2 of these in the morning and 2 of these in the afternoon. You are supposed to either take it during or after your meal, and of course, you know, try to drink some water with it if possible. And then the new one that I'm actually going to try today that I just got, that I found, is a cookies and cream Isopure drink. I have not had this yet. I have tried some protein smoothies and powders in the past. I didn't care for them. Now they have come out with a ton of different flavors, so I'm going to do a review video later on. I think I'm going to go to the store and I'm going to try to get one of almost everything. I'm going to go for just a basic flavor with all of them, like chocolate, just to see, because I want to make sure that the tasting is even across the board, and it would be unfair to do like fudge brownie in one and chocolate in the other. So, and these are very, very easy to do. I wish I would have kept my other little tub. And both of these containers come with their own scooper. Now this one is 110 calories, 1% fat, 2% cholesterol, 8% sodium. The protein in this is 50% protein though. So it is a good amount of protein. But both of these tubs do come with their own scooper. Now, because of the fact that I change up what I put in my drinks depending, like I said, the fiber, I only put it in my drinks 3 days out of the week. Sometimes 4 if the iron's really getting to me, but for the most part, only 3 days out of the week. This one, I only add a couple days out of the week. And then I have this one that I add into every protein drink that I have. Now, I know the drink mix powder, the mixed berry powder, when you go to mix it up, it does foam. So you want to make sure that you leave some room for it to be able to foam up and to be able to shake it good. So what you do is just fill your shaker a little bit less full with water. Don't put as much water into it at first, because you want to be able to get that good shake. This is a brand new cup. I lost my other shaker cup. We have no clue where it went. So my first time I shook it, I forgot how bad it foamed up and it went all over. I'm hoping it was just because of the foam. We're going to find out right now. You can add milk to this. This is either a milk or water. I do not want the extra calories, so I'm just going with water. This one does not foam up as bad as the other one at all. Oh, it does smell really good though. For the one in the shaker, the only thing that we have in it is just the powdered mix and the Spring Valley collagen and peptides. And that is the only thing that is going to be in this one. As I said, I already have another drink mixed up here. And this one has the Isopure mixed berry with the fiber powder, the collagen and peptides, the Spring Valley, the Vital Proteins one, the drink mix, along with, I also put my biotin and collagen drops and my B12 drops in with this. So I just get it all in there together. It's all in one. And then these, I take these at night, usually before I go to bed. So first we will have this one, which, like I said, these I love. And you can always change up what you put in it. It's very cold right now because I added extra ice to it earlier. It does have It has a nice sweet flavor to it. Depending on what drink mix you put with this, and how much you add to it, it can end up tasting sickly sweet. So, depending on what you mix with this, it is kind of a trial and error. So, if it ends up being too sweet, there is a couple of other mixed berry powders that I had added to this at one time, and it made it just overly sweet, so I could not drink it. So, that is something that you will have to watch out for. And then now we have the cookies and cream, and it says 0 carb from 100% whey protein. And this one. You can definitely tell it has the whey protein in it. To me, it just has that unique taste and flavor. To some people, it doesn't, but to me, it does. It's not bad. This is something that I would probably have to leave sit in the fridge and let it get colder. This would probably be a lot better with milk. Honestly, I'm not going to put milk in it. But this is not bad. I would definitely get it again, and I would try it again. Like I said, you're going to want this to be cold. So this is something you're going to want to mix ahead of time. It does not taste good with the warmer flavor. But this is something that I definitely would end up trying again and giving it a try. And again, this is the cookies and cream Isopure powder. And I will be leaving the links for the Isopure powder, both of them, down below. Along with that, I will leave the links for the Obvi Burn and the Vitrin C. So I will leave links for all of these down below. These other ones, the other vitamins that I take, you might not need as many vitamins as I do, so you probably don't have to add the B12 and the D and the collagen and the prenatal vitamins. So that just saves so much more money right there. If you're somebody who does not have to have the extra iron in their system, then you probably don't have to worry. Then you don't have to worry about the iron. Same with, you know, the collagen and peptides. If you're younger, maybe you don't want to take it, or the fiber. If you're someone that doesn't have any issues, if you're not taking the iron pills that makes it so your body's going to get bound up, and if you're eating the same foods and that's not something you're going to have to worry about, then you're probably not going to have to worry about any of that. So unless you have a special constitution where you have to have all the extra vitamins and everything, these are the 3 things that I say. Not this one yet, actually, because like I said, I just got this. I'm still trying that. These are the 2 main things, even though I would add, for the ladies, collagen with your drinks. So, but these are the absolute 2 main ones. Above all, I would say go ahead, give it a try. Let me know what you think. If you have another, protein drink that you've tried, go ahead, shoot me the comments. Let me know what you tried. Let me know what you like. Like I said, I'm going to be going to the store soon, probably within the next week or 2. And I'm going to go through and see if I can get a bunch of the different protein drinks, and we will have a taste testing, and I will even drag my little taste testers into it to see what they think. So until later yet, please go ahead, like, subscribe, share. If you have any comments, leave your comments down below. I will reply as soon as I get them. If you have any questions, also let me know. And I also have my Linktree description down below and on my profile. And I also just started a Patreon page, so I'm also going to be starting that up. So till later, I'll see you again. Bye.